Okay, that one haven't stopped, so we good. Let's go check and see if we live. If you are in the building, man, and you want to check out the show, go ahead over to Facebook or go to Bigo or YouTube and check us out. Yo.
Let's get in.
It's still saying that shit. Yo.
Bitch, I'm hella. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella here. I'm hella here. John, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new show today. And I am brought to you by YouTube, Anchor Radio, and Spotify. We are the Listen Doctor Radio.
Something's going wrong with YouTube. What up, Playboy?
Let's get educated.
What's going on, Playboy? If you can, man, share the broadcast for me to all your social media platforms. If you can, man, share the broadcast for me. Cause I don't know what the fuck's going on to all your social media platforms. Share the broadcast for me to all your platforms, man, around the world. Share it. Let people know what you're watching. Don't sit on this. This is something important. Don't sit on it. You should want to tell everybody what you're watching. Don't treat me like a stepchild. Let me get this shit set up. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I will try to be better next time we have a show. That shit is wow. It took all day to get to that. That's crazy. Do a quick refresh right quick. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that it happens like this, but sometimes it just goes wrong. Our regular changes are done. It's still saying unlisted, even though I want it to be listed. What the hell is that for? I want this to be listed. Yes. Hey, Cookie. Y'all both got banned? Huh? Wow. Wow. Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties over here on YouTube. Let me get this shit up and running. Alright, now we should be listed. Alright, now we should be listed. Alright. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, if you are in the chat over here on YouTube, go ahead and refresh it. And we should be listed now. If you go ahead and look for it. Alright, we listed. We good, we good. We got a fucked up story to talk to you guys about. I want to just go ahead and get into the story because it's a sad story. First, I'm going to show you guys what happened. I'm going to give you a little insight of what happened to the people that's here, the people that's on Beagle as well. If you are watching this later on, check out the show on YouTube. You can go check it out right now on YouTube. I'm live. And you can watch the replays on YouTube or at the website at thelistendoctorradio.com. Or you can go to /listendoctor.com up at Come in Mob Life and check out the video over there as well. Shout out to the people who just made their way over here on YouTube. If you are in the building on YouTube, man, hit the like button, subscribe button, and we're going to get to the picks and stuff as well. We're going to get to the sports in a little bit after the story. But this is really important, so I want to talk to you guys about this. In Detroit, a city that most call one of the worst cities in the world, I call it one of the worst cities in the world. It's a city that you go to when you want to die, a lot of people say. When you feel like you get ready to die, that's a city you want to go to because there's nothing but corruption, nothing but killing happens in Detroit. Detroit used to be a great city. Detroit used to have the Motown there with the Temptations, with all the bands, with David Ruffin, with the Miracles, with the Supremes. They used to have everything in Detroit. Now Detroit is known for mostly killing and a football team, the Detroit Lions. In this case, I want to call out everyone that's in Detroit, black and white. I want to call out the Black Lives Matters people. I want to call out the athletes in Detroit, your football team, Detroit Lions. I want to call out your baseball team. And I'm not sure if you have a basketball team or not in Detroit. I'm not really sure. But I would like to call you motherfuckers out because one rapper by the name of Trick decided to do something that most people wouldn't do. He put up his hard-earned money for reward of the conviction and reward of the capture and conviction of the person who killed a 6-year-old little boy. Yes, I said it. A 6-year-old little boy was shot executional style. And if you don't know what that means, he was shot in the head, point blank, several times. A 6-year-old child. For the people who's watching this on my channels, who always say, Doc, you always talk about black people. You always talk about the black people news. You don't give us nothing but bad shit. I don't look for these stories. A lot of people send me these stories. And a lot of people send me these stories and I react to them. They want my reaction to them. And in this case, man, you always tell me, for the people who always send me emails and tell me, Doc, you need to talk about more positive things black folks do. You need to talk about more positive things that black folks do. Okay, for the motherfuckers who say that, send me the stories and I'll do them. I have no problem doing the story. But when it comes to a lot of things that we do negative, I have to talk about them because the news portray us a certain way. In this story, I want you guys to give your own opinion. Don't take my opinion. I want your opinion first. If you are live or if you're on this bitch and you want to watch it later and you check it out, give me your opinion. You don't have to have the same opinion I have. I am one person. My opinion shouldn't sway your opinion over something. But if it's right and it's logical, let me know I'm right and logical about it. I want you to listen to both of these videos right quick. They're about 6 minutes to 5 minutes long. Listen to them right quick. See the news stories of how the news portrayed something that happened to a baby, a 6-year-old child. Didn't get to see his whole life come about. Have children, go to college, anything. Watch this story. And it's really, really painful for me because I want a child, but I don't want a child because I don't want to bring my child into this world that we live in. It's really, really fucked up. Watch these news stories, man. Tell me if I give this rapper kudos. I don't really know who the fuck he is, but I just looked him up. Evidently, he's an OG rapper from Detroit, and he's been around for a long time. I just don't know about him. I haven't heard any of his music. Maybe I have, but I don't know. He put up his own money, $5,000 of his own money, to make sure these killers taken off the street. And then he went a step further and went on TV and did something that most people wouldn't do. He told the truth. Let's go ahead and watch this. Check it out. This is the news story from YouTube that they broke on YouTube first. That they broke on the channel and they did it on YouTube. And this one, I want you guys to pay attention to it because I'm kind of fucked up about it because y'all know how I am. Is this the one? Yeah, wait. This is the one that he told the truth on. I want y'all to listen to the second one though. Listen to the second one. Check it out. Right, they don't want to talk about it. Check this out. Listen to what this rapper had to say about a 16-year-old child. A 6-year-old boy was murdered in Detroit. Executional style. Check it out.
Burwood on Detroit's west side. This is where 4-year-old Nathaniel Townsend was shot and killed. His killer somewhere still out on the streets here in the city of Detroit. And that should not sit well with anyone. It's definitely not sitting well with Detroit rapper Trick. Take a look.
Is anybody that'll fire a gun recklessly and harm a child, kill a child, and not be man enough to answer to his mess up, they need to be hunted down like a dog and put in a cage.
Detroit's godfather of rap, Dr. C.A. Mathis, better known as Trick, putting up $5,000 in cold hard cash to find the person who shot and killed 4-year-old Nathaniel Messiah Townsend. He was at his grandmother's house on the 18,600 block of Burwood on Detroit's west side when he was struck by gunfire May 21st. Nearly 2 months have gone by and Nathaniel's family has yet to receive any closure. No one has been brought to justice.
So I felt like, okay, well, let me help you get some. Because we can't have that. The street code, all that go out the window when it comes to babies. When it comes to children, ain't no damn snitching. Ain't no damn protecting, no harboring, no mother that'll go against, that'll shoot and harm to kill a child.
Trick's pledge comes after Zeke of New Era Detroit expressed concern that the recent shootings of children in Detroit were not getting the attention they warranted from the public, and that those responsible have yet to face justice. He believes those who know who killed little Nathaniel will be more apt to talk with someone like Trick than police.
We have to start doing whatever it takes by any means necessary to get the people who kill kids, who harm elders, who are attacking our women off the streets. And if we have to start putting our own money up to get information to get people off the street, then that's exactly what we're going to do.
I can't call myself OG. I can't call myself Unc. I can't call myself Big Homie. I can't call myself Dr. Christian Anthony Mathis if I allow an animal to roam the neighborhood, bringing harm against children, elderly, and women, and I don't do nothing about it. What's the point of having money if you're not going to use it to help your people?
And guys, I spoke with little Nathaniel Townsend's mom tonight. She did not know or reach out to Trick to put up this money to find her son's killer, but that he's doing so, she is incredibly grateful for it and is hoping and praying tonight that those efforts bear fruit and that her son's killer is brought to justice. You, Taryn?
Yes, it's so wonderful that he's doing this and with no connection to the family, just out of the goodness of his heart. Randy, do we know if police have any leads at this point? It sounds like they don't have much to go on.
Yeah, police don't have any leads. They have not brought anyone or made any arrests in this case. They are still actively working this homicide to find the killer. Nathaniel Townsend. And guys, I'll tell you what, this is something that Zeke from New Era, Detroit, and also Trick, they are really concerned about, and they're hoping that this really starts to change the culture of the streets, if you will, where someone can kill a child or harm elderly citizens or women and sort of kind of skate by, and those who know the people who did it don't say anything about it. They say there should be no safe harbor in this city for people who do such things, and they're hoping that this really starts to change the tide.
Well, hopefully in this case, Randy, someone steps up and says something and gets this family some answers.
Alright, that was the first one. This is the second one that he spoke up and he said some shit that can get him killed. But he stood up, he didn't give a fuck, and I respect him for it. But I don't really like the meshes of how they trying to play this. I really don't. I don't like how they trying to play it, and that's why I do my news, so you guys can get the news that the news people ain't telling you. Read between the lines here. Read between the lines, and I'll tell you. Maybe you'll know where I'm going if you watch me for a long time. For the people who watch this on the replay, you'll know where I'm going because you watched me for a long time. But read between the lines here. I don't it's something fishy about this. But I give him his kudos. He, as a rapper, he deserves a lot of kudos. But then I'm asking a question about the mother. Check this out. Because I don't get this. I never get it.
Dollars to find out who killed the 6-year-old boy. He spoke from the heart, hoping to stir perhaps some apathetic ones.
And I got 6,000 to whoever the give me the information leading to the arrest and conviction of the motherfucker that killed that baby.
Detroit rapper Christian Mathis, also known as Trick, putting up cold hard cash to find the person or persons responsible for the death of 6-year-old Tyrez Moore, urging even gangsters to find the boy's killer.
And all calling themselves Crips out the if you ain't riding right now trying to figure out who killed that 6-year-old baby boy, stop calling yourself a Crip in this city.
Moore was found dead, murdered execution style, inside this home in Warren. 28-year-old Isis Remsen was also murdered inside the home. She's the girlfriend of the boy's father, Decoyo Moore, whose body was discovered inside a torched car on Detroit's east side. The killer or killers still on the street.
The people who know, you're responsible for my son's death also. Even if you didn't have nothing to do with it, and you know, in my eyes, you killed a 6-year-old.
Tyrez's mother, Brittany Harris, says she and her family are overwhelmed by Trick's show of support and the reward he's offering to help them get justice.
As a person, if I knew anything of a 6-year-old being harmed, and I see his picture every day, and I can just continue to go on with my life, you're heartless. Just like those who killed them.
Warren PD is handling the investigation. It has 20 detectives on the case and is looking for numerous suspects.
But justice is going to prevail. There's no question about it. I mean, they're going to be, one way or the other, they're going to pay the price for executing that baby, believe me.
Now, anyone with information about what happened, please call the Warren Police Department. We'll have a couple of numbers up on our website as soon as this story hits the web. You, Taryn?
Well, Randy, this isn't the first time this rapper has done this. Back in July, we know when a 4-year-old was shot and killed, he did the same thing, offering a reward. Do we know if it's helping to generate any tips for police?
Yeah, he offered up money before, doing it again now. So far, no word on if this reward money, putting up this reward money, is bringing in any tips. Again, he just put this out just a couple of days ago, and it's really beginning to make the rounds now. But as you heard from Commissioner Bill Dwyer, he is confident that these guys or person will be caught and they will be brought to justice, and he also is applauding Trick for putting up that money in his efforts to make that happen.
Alright, now I want y'all to read between the lines with me for a second, y'all. Read between the lines. This baby was murdered. A rapper who does not know this lady put up money to find out who's the killer of her child's baby. She goes on and says, if you know who killed the baby and you ain't saying nothing, you just as guilty. I blame you for my child's death too. So I'm asking why you didn't, as the mother, put up a fucking reward to find out your killer's baby. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking with person with logic and common sense who can think for themselves and don't need the press to tell me what to think. Why you being the mother of that child, of said child, didn't say, I'm going to put up a fucking reward to find out who's my child's baby. And then, when does self-responsibility come into play? Didn't hear, they executional styled this baby. They shot this baby in the head 3 times. They killed the baby's father in a car. They shot his car up while he was in it, and they set it on fire. Who does that? Shout out to Stick Nation in the building. Who does that? Gang related. So the female sitting up here trying to be sympathetic, trying to get people to say it's okay, it's gonna be cool, your baby died. I blame her. You have to take some self-responsibility. You lay down with a gangster. How my idol always says, if you play dumb games, you get dumb prizes. Now that's not saying, by no means is that saying, because you slept with a gangster, your baby deserves to die. That's not what I'm saying. But if we want to be real, let's be real. If you live by the gun, you die by the gun. The man that you was fucking, you had this said child with, was in the lifestyle of a gangster's lifestyle. So now, once your baby is a victim of his lifestyle, that you laid down with this man and had a baby with this man, knowing he was a fucking gangster that could come back on your child one day, you don't get no sympathy from me. And then another thing I don't like, did you hear throughout this whole story, they said women and children and elderly. Why it's never women and children and elderly and men? You know why? Because they don't give a fuck about men. They don't care about men. As long as a little fucking teenager was shot, it wouldn't be no cause for nobody. Because he's just another nigga. But females, babies, and elderly is more important. What about men? We're the reason why y'all motherfuckers are in the world. Because if it wasn't for men, nobody would be born. I'm tired of men not getting the fucking respect that they deserve. I'm tired of it. Even when a fucking murder happens, it's just another nigga. He was doing something anyway. He was bound to get shot. Every time we die in the streets, Who fucking gets from it? Who profits from our debt? The female he's fucking or his mother. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But if she died, I ain't getting shit. She died, they gonna think I did it. She died, they gonna say, what the fuck, what he's doing? Why was she by herself in the car alone? Why he wasn't with them? He dies. It's just another story. And I did my research on this dude. Because like other people, I just don't speak without saying something. I did my research on this dude. This dude criminal record. This little dude right here. This little dude's criminal record was long as fuck. When I mean it was long as fuck. He had 3 murder charges open. 3 murder charges open on his name. Exactly. 3 murder charges on his name. He was running from the police. He was wanted. Shout out to Harley Sharp in the building. I see you. He was wanted in Detroit for murder. I'm not saying the baby deserves to die. All I'm saying is, don't paint this girl like she was just a queen. She was just perfect as fuck. Just like Breonna Taylor, we just found out that she shot at the cops first. The cops didn't shoot her first. We found out a lot of shit about Miss Taylor. Say her name. They say they just shot her for no reason. Her family got $12 million for over a lie. Just like when we found out Michael Brown, when he was shot by the cop, he was actually robbing that store, and they said shot him. But that don't mean he's supposed to die because he robbed the store. No, that's not what they mean. But we, as black folks, try to make our shit clean it up. And that's cool and all, but I'm saying though, we gotta tell the truth. And I gotta be honest, man. This case is fucked up. It really is. I applaud the rapper from doing what he doing. And like he said, I can't call myself an OG. I can't call myself a gangster. I can't call myself Unk. I can't call myself none of this shit if I stand by and let shit happen like this. I'm calling on the black people in Detroit. All the black activists. Fucking Reverend L. Sharpner. Where your bitch ass at? Obama. Where your bitch ass at? All the fucking rappers. Other than these 2 rappers that's in Detroit. Where you at? Where you at? Eminem. Where you at, bro? Where you at? You're not here. You know where to fucking be found. Where all those black people that was marching? Black Lives Matters. Huh? A fucking rapper who raps about killing had to go out and put money up for a baby that he didn't even know. And he did it twice. But the mother who slept with this nigga right here, she didn't put a dime up. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for this bitch? I feel sorry, but I'm happy that little boy's not here anymore. He would have to grow up with this female. I ain't gonna say what I wanna say. I blame her. You fucked the gangster. Your baby was taken because of his fuck shit. Because of the shit he did. And you sitting up there, I couldn't go out if my child was murdered. and sit up there with a straight face and talk about I blame somebody else. I couldn't do it, Cookie. I couldn't do it, nobody in this fucking chat on Bigo or Facebook. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with a straight face and say I blame somebody else instead of taking responsibility for your actions, bitch. You fucked the gangster. That baby was a part of his shit. It just so happened when they black people kill, they leave no witnesses. We know that. But we always want to put up that as black folks. We gangster, we thugs, we crips, we bloods. You know what happens with that life, motherfucker. They take your kid with you. They ain't playing. But guess who doing that? Blacks, not the officers. Not the white officer. Not the black officer. Not the white female officer. Blacks killing blacks. Ain't nobody got nothing to say about it though. But these two rappers said something who music produce violence. They music produce violence. But the whole city of Detroit is quiet. And this bitch had nerve to go up here and say, I blame other people. Bitch, look in the mirror, bitch. You need to blame yourself for fucking this gangster, this thug. What's wrong with these females, bruh? Y'all will fuck over a good man like me for a nigga like this. You'll fuck over a good man for a bitch ass nigga like that. But they want to have sympathy when something happened to you. But they want sympathy from the fucking world when something happens to you. Breonna Taylor, the girl that's on everybody's shirt, say her name. She was cheating on her fucking fiance with the nigga who they was trying to catch. But we made this bitch a saint. She's a queen. What's wrong with black women? Just because you're a woman don't make you a fucking queen? It don't. Because if that's the case, by logic, every fucking man's a king then. By logic, if that's what y'all want to go with. But y'all don't treat us like kings. You don't. You don't. So stop calling yourself a fucking queen. That should be earned. That should be earned. Even in fucking royalty. Even in royalty. You have to earn to be a queen. In England, the queen, the princess can't call herself a queen without the fucking queen making her one. You have to earn it. It should be earned. Not when you born, you just a fucking queen. That don't make no fucking sense. At all. Every time a black woman died, she a queen. Every time a black man died, something happened to him. We gotta bring out his whole story. We gotta bring out what he did in the past. She fucked this man. She knew he was a gangster. And her baby died. Executional style. Think about that. They stood over this baby. And they shot this fucking baby in the head. Not once. Not twice. 3 times, bruh. 3. Then they killed this fucking uncle that was in the house. His brother. Then they found him and they shot the car up and torched it while he was in it. What that is. For you to do some hateful shit like that. Right. Exactly. The news ain't gonna give y'all this. They gonna make it seem like she was just this perfect female. And by all accounts, she could be. But I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't give you the right shit. I did, even though it doesn't matter. Even though it doesn't matter. But I did my research on her. This young lady right here This young lady right here who's crying, acting like she's so sad, is 24 years old. And let me tell you something what the news didn't say. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fucking kicker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not her first child who was murdered. So for the ones who was taking her side and saying, poor girl, she looks like a sweet baby. She's innocent, Doc. It's not her first child that was murdered. It's her second. She had a little girl that was murdered last year. In the same fucking town. Why not leave? No. You don't want to leave that city that your child died a year ago. You have another child. Because you have a second child. And guess what? You lose him to violence too. But I'm supposed to feel sorry. Not me, pimp. Not me. Right. Exactly. But like my dog say, man, you play dumb games, you get dumb prizes. She played a dumb game and she got a dumb prize. And her prize was to lose both of her kids. But the news people didn't report it. They didn't let people know she had a child. I had to go back and do my own research. Because when people send me these stories, I just don't hit the record button and start going live. I record first what I want to say to myself. If it sounds like it's going to be okay, I go a lot of work into this shit. Then I do my own research on it. This is her second child being murdered. Second. But kudos to this rapper who went out here and said what he had to say, and he offered a reward to people. Kudos to him. But we gotta do better, and it starts with us. We can't continue to keep faulting the white folks. We can't continue to keep faulting the world for our fuck-ups. We can't continue to keep faulting our background of where we came from. Because once upon a time, every last one of us were innocent babies. And if we don't give a fuck about the new generation that's coming, we are doing this generation a disservice by not trying to make this generation better. He didn't give a fuck about gangsters trying to threaten him. He didn't give a fuck about retaliation. He went out there and did it. And if more people didn't give a fuck about retaliation, or what people say about them, or how they gonna look, and just go out and do it, put your money where your mouth at. Like he said, what's the use of having all this money if we can't fucking use it to do what we need to do? Exactly. Exactly. Homicide by association. They killing your kid. They killing your brother. They killing your mama if they can find her. But I want to see what the black folks that was out there marching. What all those white folks that were out there marching in Detroit. Stealing and looting. Where you motherfuckers at? Oh, I get it. I get it, y'all. I get it. He wasn't killed by a fucking white officer. So it doesn't matter. get it. This shit gotta change. This shit gotta change, man. And if it's going the way it's going, bruh, it's sad, man. I'm frustrated. Because that baby didn't ask to be here. That baby didn't ask to come here. Those babies didn't ask to live in that type of life. And you would think, after losing 2 children, you would think she would leave this city and say, fuck Detroit. You would think so. But you'll be wrong. She's still in Detroit. I could sleep in the same town. I could sleep in the same house my baby was executed in. My brother was executed in. She lost her 2 children and her brother to gun violence. A man died in this murder case too. But did you hear anybody say something about the man that was murdered? No. 2 men were murdered. A little boy was murdered. They said babies, children, elderly, and women. Our society is fucked up. We'll watch a man get bullied by a woman anywhere. You could be at a bus station. You could be at a restaurant. She could be bullying the shit out of this man. Slapping him around. Punching him in the dick. Calling him names. The moment he steps up and put a hand on her. Hey bro, that's a woman. Don't put your hand on her. That's a female. That's what we say. But it's funny when it happens to men though, right? It's be supposed to laugh when it happens to men. Because even men don't give a fuck about men. And that's the sad thing. That is the very sad thing about it. I pray for this child that your soul made it to heaven. And you doing much better. But it gotta change, man. Let's go ahead and get to the sports, man, while we here right quick. We did the pool last week. And this is a hard transition for me because I lost a little cousin to gun violence. It's bad. It fucked me up when I saw this story. I've been waiting to do this story. I've been out here for like the last 3 hours and I haven't did it because there was just so much emotion over me when I started doing it. I said, nah, I can't do it. I want to do it pre-record it and just put it up there. Because I cried a couple of times, but then I said, no, I got to do it live. I said, nah, I'm going to do it live. But I really, really fucked up about it. So, let's go ahead and get to the sports, man. A lot of you guys was with me when we did the sports show last week, where we put our picks in. And as of right now, on the leaderboard in the picks, I told you guys you have up until tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. You have up until Friday to join the pools, the picks. Whoever beats me in the picks, what you get is, whoever beat me in the picks, you get a gift card. And to get into the picks now, because we have a couple of people in the picks, to get into the picks now, you got to put $10 in. You put $10 in to get in. Once you put your $10 to get in, if you win, you get a $20 gift card, a $30 gift card, or a $50 gift card of your choice to wherever you want to go to. But to get in, I'm on a fantasy football league, and the people on the fantasy football league was like, we should do like a little game about it. people in our families or our friends who would like to get into the game, $10 a head to get in. You pay your $10 a head to get in. Once you pay your $10 a head to get in, you get in. My people that's on Bigo who's in this, I have 4 people on Bigo with me who are in the pool pick with me already. One of them being Cookie. Cookie is second in the lead right now, aka Cookie Bookie. She's second in the lead right now with the picks. She didn't pick last week, but she's second in the lead. We're going to scratch her off because she didn't pick last week because she wasn't here. I am third on the lead right now with the people that's on Bigo. And the first person that's on Bigo that's in the lead, he know who he is. When I see him, I'll let him know. But in my fantasy league, I'm second with the picks. And I was right about a lot of picks this week. I called the Baltimore Ravens game. I called it. I said who was going to win, and I was right. I called the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. I called it. I said who was going to win. I was right. I called the Seattle Seahawks game. I was wrong. I was right. I picked the Seahawks by 5, and I was right. I called the Minnesota game, and I lost it. I didn't make that one right. I called the New Orleans Saints game. I said it was going to be 27-14. In the beginning, 2 quarters, it was 27-14, so I got it right, even though the final score was 30-something, 36-something, whatever. We won that. Shout out to Who That Nation. You dig? And shout out to Jay Nish. You know, I know you're feeling kind of bad. You know, your Lions got stomped. They didn't have they didn't have a heart that day. It was like a lion on the Wizard of Oz. They was trying to get a heart. They didn't have a heart that day. But it's gonna be alright. Right, the Steelers didn't play. I was mad about that. They had a bye. I was right about the Cleveland game. Cleveland beat the shit out of the Cowgirls. Cleveland beat the shit out of the Cowgirls. I was so happy about that shit. Y'all don't even know. Man, I had a lot of Texas friends calling me, talking shit the last week when we lost. But then when I called them, they didn't want to answer their phone. See, that's how it works. When you talk shit, I take my shit. When they call me, I take it. I even talked about the Saints that week. But when I call them about the Cowboys, they don't want to answer. But that's how I go. I get it. It hurts. I know it hurts Cowgirls. I know it hurts. The Jaguars, I was right about that game. The Jaguars and Cincinnati Bengals, they won. Joe Burrow got his first win of the season. I was right about the Air Cardinals game. The Cardinals game and the... Shit, that's loud. I was right about the Cardinals game and the Panthers game. I was right. The Panthers won that game. They won big. Bridgewater did his thing. He ran for 2 touchdowns. He did his motherfucking thing. It was really, really awesome. Shout out to Bridgewater. I was right about the New York Giants in the Rams game. The Rams won big by fucking 5. By 10. They beat the shit out of the Giants. The Giants is just pitiful. They need to retire. I was wrong about the Buffalo game. I thought the Raiders was going to win, but Buffalo still is on top. They're 4-0. They beat the Raiders. I didn't pick the Patriots game because I didn't know if they was going to play or not. That was a fuck up. I was right about the Chicago Bears game. Philly won. I thought Philly would come out and win. Philly came out there and got their first win of the season. I was right about the San Francisco game. I thought San Francisco was going to come out and play a good game, and they did, and they beat the shit out of them boys. The next game, I was right about the Green Bay Packers. Shout out to Queen in the building. I was right about the Green Bay Packers. They came out and did an explosive game. They had a great game. And I was wrong about the Denver game. That's the game. So altogether, I was right about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was right about 11 games that week. And I was wrong about 4 of them. So out of that week, the person in my fantasy league, he's going to be watching on YouTube. So I'm going to give you a shout out. The person who was right in my fantasy league was Jefferson. Jefferson 676 is your number, I think. 676. 676 is your number on your back number. I think that's what it is. He's one of my friends on the PlayStation Network. Me and him play a lot on 2K. So he was right. He's in the lead. He's right now in the lead right now with, for the last 4 weeks, he got every game right that he bidded on. He's very tough. He's going to be very tough to beat for that first place. In our fantasy league with the picks, the person get $100. If you would like to join the fantasy league, if you know about the fantasy league, football league, and you want to get into the fantasy league, you have to go to DraftKings.com. And if you use promo code the doc, you get a percentage off your invite. So if you go to DraftKings.com, DraftKings.com has made a lot. Shout out to DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com has made a lot of millionaires from that website. But a lot of people that go out there and put up stuff, and they go out there and win, and they made a lot of money to a lot of people. And if you would like to get it to DraftKings.com, all it takes is just to sign up. And if you use promo code the doc, you get a percentage off of your signing up bonus. And they have made a lot of people famous, man. They have made a lot of people money. They have gave a lot of people good careers. So you will want to join that. If you want to join it, go to DraftKings.com and go ahead and give them a cheap plump right quick. Go ahead and go to cheap plump for them. You give them a little discount, and you can use my shit, and you'll be able to make some money, man. It's very, very simple. You just sign up. You pick a team that you want to go for. You sign up. And once you sign up, you get a percentage of the weeks. Right now on DraftKings.com with the Fantasy League, we are in the lead with my team. We're in the lead right now with the picks. So this is the commercial, the official commercial. If you want to sign up for it, go ahead and sign up for it, and you'll get some money, man. I'm trying to get that $1 million.
What's up, guys, and thanks for watching another Hello Rookie Daily Fantasy Quick Tip. In this video, we are going to quickly go over DraftKings promo codes, what they are in general, how you use them, how they work, what you get for using them. So first off, you can always find the best available DraftKings promo code on our website. We keep it updated daily. Information on them is DraftKings-promo-code. The link is in the description below the video. But using the code once you have it, once you've gone to our site and picked it up, is very simple. Basically, if you click to sign up with email or Facebook, you aren't going to have the option to put a promo code in, so you need to click the button below those two buttons that says enter a promo code. Clicking that will give you the option to enter in your promo code. Right now, our promotion is just one free ticket for an NBA contest. Well, NBA, MLB, NHL, anything, any sport that they offer, you get a ticket that you can cash in for a free $3 contest. No fine.
So that is what they got up there. They got a lot of stuff up there on DraftKings.com. It's a very good site that I just found out, man. This is the official commercial.
Come on here. Yes. Oh my God. How are you? Oh yeah. Yes. Win money. Football? Prove it. Sign up now to DraftKings and receive 100% bonus for whatever amount of money that you put in. What's your fantasy? Go to DraftKings now. DraftKings.com. DraftKings. It's fantasy football.
Shout out to DraftKings.com. You go over there, man. You sign up. That fucking video is hilarious. You go out there, you sign up, you become a DraftKings member, man. My partner got me into it. This is one of the official
FanDuel's
commercials.
simple, intuitive app makes it easy to get closer to the game. But to get Dan even closer, we've arranged for him to experience a genuine James Harrison tackle.
What? Tackle? Can we not do the tackle?
If he doesn't tackle you, he doesn't get paid.
It doesn't get paid.
But look, man, if you're gonna go over there, shout out to everybody that's in the building. I see you guys in the building. If you would like to go over there to DraftKings.com and you want to sign up, all you have to do is use promo code the doc, and you get a percentage off of what you put in. I put in a little small number. I'm trying to hopefully get some money out of it. The team that I got, we're really good, so hopefully we'll make some money. We all together, so hopefully we'll win. Whoever win, we gonna do what we gotta do. But right now I'm in the lead. I'm second in the lead. Hopefully I can continue to keep doing that. I'm third in the lead with Cookie and them on Bigo. And then that one, all you gotta do if you want to get into that, this is the last time I'm gonna say it today. If you want to get into it, you gotta get into it by Friday. After Friday, it won't be fair. I can't put nobody else in it. $10 to get in, you put your $10 to get in. If you win the whole season, when the season's over with and you get the most picks, no matter when the season ends, I don't give a fuck if the season ends tomorrow. If you got the most picks, you win. That's how we doing it. So if the season ends tomorrow for some reason, whoever in the first league will get that money. You'll get that gift card. And it'll be a gift card to whatever you want. So with that being said, man, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go eat right quick. I got some shit to do. We got some multi-socials tonight for the people that's watching. And if you're on my YouTube channel, man, please go subscribe to that channel, man. Y'all stop playing, bro. Go subscribe to my Twitch channel. I need to get those fans up, man. Let's get it. And every time I'm keeping everything in this notebook right here. So every time somebody win a game, I'm keeping it in this notebook. This is my trusty notebook. So anytime somebody wins in the season or the picks, I got it there. Damn. With that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for coming. Shout out to everybody who came through. And man, like I said, man, it just pissed me off to see that baby die. But I'm kind of happy that baby's not around anymore to go through the shit that he was going through. He probably was going through a lot of shit. And y'all, yeah. My bad. Before y'all go, man, Cheek Pluck, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Stick Nation, man. You want to go ahead and join that. We want to get a lot of people over there. So go ahead to Stick Nation on YouTube. Subscribe to it over there. Go subscribe to it on our Twitch. Go subscribe to it on our Instagram. Go subscribe to it on our Facebook. And you can go to our Twitter and go follow us over there as well, man. We got a lot of gamers. We got some gamers that's trying to come on. And anybody who would like to become a gamer, man, just hit me up and I'll give you the information. Or you can go directly to Bigo. If you are on those social media platforms, you can go to Bigo and hit ID number Cookie Baby. Or you can go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or click on the link, or just click the page on the link, and you can become a gamer, man. With that being said, man, thank you guys for coming. And for Joyce, I'm doing your show tomorrow, Joyce. I got you, Joyce. She asked me to do a story that she wants me to talk about. It's a positive story. It's a good story. So that's gonna be good for people who want to see that. And I'll see you guys when I see y'all, man. I'm about to get ready to go cook. Once I finish cooking, I'll get on Bigo in a little bit. But I gotta go cook right quick, eat with wifey, and I will be back. That's what's up. What time I PK? What time what time the first social for Cookie? Alright, everybody on on Bigo. I love you guys. Everybody on YouTube. I love you guys. I see you guys when I see y'all. I'm the Doc. Please hit that like button if you are still here, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and like and comment and share. Share it to all your platforms. Shout out. Thank you guys.